Remember, like, we used to do the blitz prediction. Like, the blitz prediction was you'd see the entire draft, and then you'd call like a 5-minute window when the game would be won by who.
Yep.
That was the blitz prediction game.
I was real good at that too.
I almost want to make a game just called the blitz prediction, and just see how close to blitz you can get.
I'm not handsome enough to be the main Merlini, and I'm not smart enough to be the small Merlini. So I've just got to be me.
So who wins this game and what time? Do we start the blitz prediction again?
I don't know. Just judging by lineup, I think that if Golden Boys are gonna win, it's gonna be. Just got to be careful. Double Boar is very strong.
Mm-hmm.
Be careful, fly friend.
And again, No Tail's coming over. They curse him up again. Just try and force out the Beastmaster and the Fissure block. Oh, this is troublesome.
Crit,
this will be first blood. He comes in at the perfect time, and the first blood goes the way of the spirit.
Really well played by Crit. Just being able to trap him off there. He didn't
actually. Oh, what?
All of a sudden, SF is completely caught up in CS. He was 11 down before.
Top lane Fissure. There goes the kill on the Dazzle, and more intelligence coming the way of Fly. He's stolen 4 intelligence already. There's one other thing which I did request of Volvo is to be able to see who has actually lost intelligence during the game.
I guess it makes things considerably easier, but at the same time, it's kind of easy-ish to track.
Beastmaster as well. Dazzle have lost 2.
Yeah.
They're the only 2 that have died so far.
Beastmaster really can't afford to lose intelligence, though. Like, he starts with 16 base, or 18 at this point, and he barely has enough to throw out all of his animals. He can't throw out the zoo and the Axis, man.
Especially if he has a desire to go into a Megman Moon Meander. Barely. Oh, the cooldown's going to kill him! He did all the work with the Rocket Barrage, and Moon Meander realized with Surge running out, he couldn't get away in time. So the cooldown from the Jaro, able to find himself a kill, getting on the Beastmaster's nerves, chasing up. Now he can go for the Searing Chains. He's waiting out a little bit longer, as now the Dazzle will arrive. The Searing Chains actually going to catch both of them, and he attacks into the Dazzle, the one hero he knows he can kill off because...
He's going to get both.
Oh my lord. No Tail knew he could get away with it, and they actually lose another one. The Lena dies on bottom. Mumi attempt the TP. Yeah, he dies again to the Gyrocopter. The only 3 kills have come to the Gyro, and every single time it's Meander.
They're going to get a top kill, though, for sure.
Seth, I'll say funny is the wrong word, but like going for an SMY, he's really ready to fight early on, as opposed to going for something more like what we saw in the previous game. We have that Yule Scepter. It's to straight like Yules to blow up.
I think it's a good build though for the stats. You can survive against the storm, and if, as weird as it sounds, a lot of storms sometimes will overextend with mana, and you might think you can't chase them down, but you can kill them pretty easily.
Fissure, Global Silence, so we can't ball lightning away. Miracle actually not even using the raise, and this is all happening at the same time as Madara is taking out the entire stack.
Oh, No Tail at top.
Wait, like
Ion Shell plus Flame Guard.
What do you do? And now he's just everywhere across the map. Like, he jumps down the Radiant jump. The mid lane's being pushed in. There's no tier 1 tower there anymore. The SF is in the middle of a bit of a sandwich. They're going to start with a Raw, but Lena, Laguna Blade, it should be enough damage. Miracle? No, there's 1 charge. He's going to turn, releases the ulti. It's going to tickle on maybe next time. And, okay, yeah, 1 raise will finish the job. Again, though, Miracle not wanting to pop that. But it's the Storm Spirit who died previously that Lena to follow it up. And the SF, it's got 4 1 charges available. They'll give him another Totem Stomp, but Storm Spirit's already going to find the kill. The Storm Spirit's on the other side of the map and about to TP back. He's up to 9 Bloodstone charges with that kill. But Miracle's already starting. Like, they just want the tower. Force GB back. Still no fortification for such a long time. So they take out first the tower. Take out a Boar as well. They're beating into that range racks. It really just looks too easy. D-Global Silence being committed. This is the way they can bring down Kaiser. As, yep, the Spirit jumps in, the Fissure hits perfectly. No Tail's on the wrong side of that Fissure, and Storm will just have to commit suicide. No other choice.
It's better than being perma-stunned up.
True, but now he's down to 6 Bloodstone charges.
I think maybe, actually, there might have been a chance where he survives, because the Ember went on the wrong side of the Fissure.
But just need to get a little bit further to the side.
Yeah, and if Crit has the Echo Slam, maybe, but we saw him use it already.
Yep. He used it up against the Storm on the top lane, so Storm will definitely be aware of that.
Like, there was 2 seconds left of the global, and he still had. There was 2 seconds left of the global, and he still had about more than half of his health. It's not like the Ember deals an insane amount of damage or anything like that.
But yeah, once he's got that Battle Fury, then it's going to start to amplify a little bit more. And they're actually moving in with crit. They want to put the Blink Dagger to use, and there you go. Blink into Echo, saying with the follow-ups on the Shallow Grave will keep Storm Spirit alive. They need more control on him, and they just don't have it. But Notel keeping Sleight of Fist is available, cannot get the combo because the series.
Nothing else that you're waiting for that's inherently going to change the huge fight that's about to happen. Whereas Golden Boys need all the time in the world to farm.
Yes, I guess my job. I meant to read out the obvious. Hey, Notel. I got a little bit of vision of Dazzle at that point. Storm Spirit's going to jump over, and they go after the Silencer. Just want to do a little bit of D-warding crit with the fidget control. They might be able to get Fly out this one. Storm Spirit, nope. Trying to get that last attack in, but Notel comes back to the fight. They back in the Dazzle. So it's a one support for one support. Roshan's still a little bit off the Sentry Ward at least, and put down their own obs. And they check Roshan, but, well, okay. Jared was underneath the tier 1 tower by himself.
He had BKB. Earthshaker's the counter BKB hero.
Yep.
They're gonna go down mid and force the buyback. But it's a gyro counter at this phase of the game. They don't even. This move is so brilliant because you go for the forcing buyback, but if he does that, then you just go for the Roshan, and then in the game 2 minutes later, this is such an awkward position to be in. You might actually just have to give up Rax.
Yep.
Because if you use the buyback here, you won't have it for the Aegis fight that matters.
They're actually trying to creep skip it out. Storm Spirit got in behind the tier 2 tower and started the creep skip. Now the TPs are coming in from the Dire, and it's Notel arriving, and the range Rax is already gone. Like one attack from the SF that finishes the job. The Roar's going to be over on the Ember Spirit. Still no buyback from the Gyro. With 17 seconds left, he's going to do it and TP right to the front lines. But the BKB is there from the SF. The Requiem might be down. Moomiander on the run out of here. And they've got the buyback as well as the kill on Lena. But the Storm Spirit, a long jump out. Finds himself a Bloodstone charge. And it's looking for a kill. The Silencer is the man, but the Fissure block is there. And Silencer, he'll be able to TP himself out in time. Flies out to safety. So they disengage, only losing the Darkseer, but they force the buyback.
Yeah, and now here's the problem is that you've got Guardian Griefs completed on the Darkseer. The Shadow Fiend is still alive and strong. He had to use his BKB for that one, but this Roshan, alright, this is the pretty big pivotal moment for them right now. Because if you don't get this, if you don't get this Roshan, you kind of just lose the game.
Yep.
Then you would give up a high ground Roshan, and this is going to be brutal right now.
All the Darkseer illusions are coming in to help him out as Madarov starts actually in deeper into Roshan as Notel's in a lot of trouble. The cooldown's going to connect. The Storm Spirit's the man to find the kills. That fresh Orchid that came up for him just before the fight, but they'll buy back and they really just want to win this. Like, it doesn't matter if they have to expend a little bit of gold for it. Jarakup is going to run in. He can't deny himself up to Roshan. In fact, Ember Spirit ensures the kill by getting that Sleight of Fist, while Storm Spirit has to suicide himself with the Bloodstone. They're on the chase for more, and they might be able to find it. They're after maybe next time. Spirit forward, Sleight of Fist steering chain. Boom, got it. And then, okay, Miracle. Oh. Miracle. That looked a lot more complicated than it needed to be.
It was.
As Crit's chasing after this poor little Dazzler. He's got 4 1 charges, and Crit's got all the damage in the world. So Dazzler's down for the count. Now it'll be Monkeys going in for Roshan.
That's just... I kind of like that maneuver by them to go for the Roshan, and they were even able to kill Notel on the back of their Storm having that Orchid. But at the same time, the major issue right there, and what was unable to happen, is just you don't have enough firepower. But it was almost like a forced situation.
Oh, Storm. Long jump. Right inside Roshan. The wall is down. Shadow Fiend picks up the Aegis, killed by the Dire, and Storm is down for the count. 40 seconds on the sideline. That was not the dream to go for this push. It looks like they're going for the trade, though. Like, that creep wave's already reaching the tier 3 tower, so Monkeys. But then again, you're up against an Ember Spirit. Like, he just leaves a Spirit in the lane, Sleight of Fist down the wave, and then you've lost all your momentum, and the SF's already arriving. He can do this solo. He actually doesn't need friends, but it's always good to have some.
They gotta be careful, too, because if they get changed TP'd, their TP's canceled through the chains.
Yep.
Like, that could just end the game for them right now, and this is gonna be a Rex almost 100%.
Well, luckily, Chains is on cooldown right now for GB. And Monkeys isn't pressuring the issue. I thought they might... And now you see him actually push to the 19k as they push up. And what do you do here? Like, you want to bring him back. Your Weave is only... Okay, connected on Moomiander as well as Shadow Fiend. So you remove a little bit of his armor, but he doesn't care. He's got Nagus the Immortal, even if he dies at the moment. Like, you force out these abilities and then you just come back in later.
It's just an awkward position to be in. You don't want to overcommit if you're Golden Boys, but at the same time, without any buybacks available, you can't really get into an ideal fight.
They caught Madarara out. Crit. He really wants to jump. Without the creep wave, he's not as open to doing this. But if you can find an easy pick-off, you'll go for it. The Lina and the Jara are right on top of each other as the Storm. A huge jump out to Fidgeto. Gonna make it really difficult. Crit gets the Echo Slam. He controls the Jara. The cooldown still does this work, but not enough of it, as Miracle will be bringing down this Jara Copter. The Shallow Grave protect him long enough. The buyback comes from the Beastmaster, but he never even got his roar off during the fight. He's lost all of his friends, and he's about to lose his base. Monkeys is just ravaging it. Storm comes out again.
He's gonna go for it.
Okay, that wasn't the plan. He came all the way out and the global silence triggered.
It doesn't even matter though. Like, Fly held onto it for so long, but they're still gonna lose 2 sets of racks here. They lost the mid one, the bottom one goes down now too. The Shadow Fiends, the rich get richer, and
GG.
Yeah, GG, they know.
Yeah.
Like, their Beastmaster, I think, just hit level 9 at 31 minutes into the game. They know that the time for some sort of crazy comeback is gone.
Yeah, that was never going to get any better for him. So, Monkeys come out on top. Quality game for them. We'll get to have ourselves a break as we'll go into our last game of the night. And we do 2-game series here for the group stages of the defense. You can find all the details for the tournament at the-defense.com. Or you can go to your wonderful website, joindota.com, to find out all matches across all competitions. And we're streaming out multiple stuff tonight. We already had our MLG